Circuit diagram, simple electric circuits. When two charged bodies at different electric potentials are connected by a metallic wire, then electric charge will flow from the body at high potential to the one at low potential. This flow of charges in a metallic wire constitutes electric current. It is the potential difference between the ends of the wire which makes the electric charge to flow in the wire. A continuous conducting path is required for the electrons to flow. This path is known as electric circuit. The various components in an electric circuit should be joined together without any gap in between them to form a continuous path. Such a circuit is known as a closed circuit. A gap in the circuit makes it open and current doesn't flow through such a circuit. This is a simple circuit with four basic components: bulb, wire, cell, and a switch. Making an actual sketch of these components in a paper seems to be quite easy. But as the circuits become bigger, making an actual sketch of the various electrical components becomes a difficult job and it takes a lot of time. We have some symbols devised for these electrical components which are very easy to draw. They are called electrical symbols or circuit symbols. The common electrical symbols for electrical components are shown in this video. Let's learn how to draw them. The first electrical component is the cell. We know cell is the source of potential difference in a circuit. A cell has two terminals, a positive terminal and a negative terminal. The symbol of a single cell consists of two parallel vertical lines, one thin and long and other the thick and short. The long vertical line represents the positive terminal, which is marked as plus, and the short vertical line represents the negative terminal. Battery is a combination of two or more cells connected in series. In order to obtain a battery, the negative terminal of the first cell is joined with the positive terminal of the second cell. The battery shown here consists of four cells, where the negative terminal of the first cell is joined to the positive terminal of the second cell. So when you draw the symbol of a battery, draw the symbol of all the four cells using parallel vertical lines, long one and the small one, and join them using straight line which indicates the connecting wires. Electric bulb. Electric bulb in a circuit helps us to identify whether the current is flowing through the circuit or not by glowing its filament. The filament glows, giving out heat and light. The symbol of electric bulb is mainly the symbol of the filament, which we write as an inverted W. A circle is drawn around this inverted W to indicate the case of the bulb. But it is not necessary that you always draw the circle. You can even draw the filament and leave it as such. Switch. A switch is a device used to make or break a connection in a circuit. That is, switches can make the circuit closed or open. We have here a switch in off position and a switch in on position. And we have separate symbols to represent switch in both these conditions. For an off position, the symbol is much similar to its actual representation. And for the on position, we just connect the two ends with a straight line. Now using these symbols, let us try to draw a circuit diagram for the simple circuit shown here. Here also you have the four main components: bulb, switch, wire and battery. So start by drawing the battery, that is a cell. So draw a long line for the positive terminal and short line for the negative terminal, the symbol for the bulb and that for the switch. Now connect these symbols using straight lines that represents the connecting wires, and your circuit diagram is completed. Connecting wires. In an electric circuit diagram, the straight lines drawn represent the wires. But how will you draw the connections, or how will you represent these kind of wire connections when they are connected in a branched form or when they just cross over each other without connecting? A T-joint connection is drawn by just drawing a T and representing the connection with a point. And wires that doesn't cross over are again drawn as they actually look. Voltmeter. The potential difference in a circuit is measured by means of an instrument called voltmeter. Voltmeter is always connected parallel across 2 points where the potential difference is to be measured. This is because voltmeter has a high resistance so that it takes a negligible current from the circuit. The symbol for voltmeter is drawn by drawing a circle and writing the alphabet V inside it. Current is measured by an instrument called ammeter. The ammeter is always connected in series with the circuit in which the current is to be measured. This is because ammeter has a very low resistance so that it may not change the value of the current flowing in the circuit. We represent ammeter in a circuit by drawing a circle and writing alphabet A inside it. Galvanometer is also a device that measures small amount of current in an electrical circuit. The difference between galvanometer and ammeter is that galvanometer can show the direction of the current flowing in the circuit. A circle with capital letter G written inside it is the circuit symbol of galvanometer. The electrical component that limits the flow of current in a circuit is a resistor. The circuit symbol for a resistor is a zigzag line as shown here. Variable resistance is also known as rheostat. Rheostat is used to change the current in a circuit without changing the voltage source. Rheostat can be represented in two ways as shown here. So now you know all the circuit symbols for the circuit components. Let's draw a circuit diagram for the circuit shown here. So you can see here in this circuit you have a switch, a resistance, rheostat, ammeter, voltmeter and the battery and connecting wires. So let's start drawing the circuit by first drawing the battery. You can see that a resistance is connected from the positive terminal of the battery. Draw the resistance in the circuit. A wire from the negative terminal is connected to one end of the switch. So from the negative terminal in the circuit, draw a switch. The switch is in on position, so draw the on position symbol for switch. The other end of the switch is connected to a variable resistance, that is rheostat. So draw a rheostat in the circuit. One end of the rheostat is connected to the positive terminal of the ammeter. Draw positive sign. Draw the symbol for the ammeter. From another terminal of the ammeter, the connection is going straight towards the resistance. So connect the ammeter or draw a straight line towards the resistance. Now the both ends of the voltmeter are connected to the ends of the resistance. So draw the voltmeter symbol for voltmeter and connect the voltmeter using straight lines towards the resistance. And your circuit diagram for this circuit is complete. So electric circuit symbol eases the representation of the electrical component. It makes a circuit drawing easier and more compact. It also gives an important insight to the circuit and increases the speed of solving electrical circuits. Draw the circuit diagram using electrical symbols for this circuit. You can also check whether you are well thorough with the various symbols of the components of a circuit. Thank you for watching the video. Show your support by liking the video, comment and share the video among your friends and family. Subscribe the channel for more contents of science.